Well, hello everyone, and welcome to FranTastic InSights, the show where we provide insights from some of the coolest people in franchising. My name is Alesia Visconti. I am the president and CEO of FranServe and Franchise Dictionary magazine. Now, FranServe is the world's largest franchise consulting organization, and our mission is very simple. We help people change their lives through franchise ownership. We do that through a network of incredible franchise consultants who help their candidates explore franchise opportunities. Today, we're fortunate to have one of the best with us, Brandi Johnson, who along with her husband, James, owns Nova Franchise Service. Hi, Brandi, and welcome to FranTastic InSights.
Hi, Alesia. Thank you for having me today. Really looking forward to our discussion.
Terrific. I appreciate you being here. Now, franchise consulting, sometimes that's an unfamiliar term to people. So for those listening who don't know what the role of a franchise consultant really is, can you explain what you and James do and why Nova Franchise Service is a great resource for someone looking at franchise ownership?
Well, unfortunately, you're correct. Most people don't know what a franchise consultant is. They don't understand that they have this avenue out there to work with, someone like myself and James to help them identify franchises that are right for them and provide them options. And it really is for us about getting to know our candidates, what they've been doing in the past, what they enjoy, even family dynamics, getting to know a little bit about financials, and then identifying franchises that really do check off the boxes of what they're looking for. And one of the biggest benefits is our services are free to our candidates. So they're getting us as basically a resource to them at no cost to help guide them through the entire discovery process and making sure all of their questions are answered as they're learning more about each franchise opportunity, and just being able to provide our insider knowledge to them is often a benefit that people just didn't know existed.
That's awesome. And not only is there no cost to use your services, isn't it also correct that there's no additional cost when that individual is going to invest in the franchise? There's no added cost to it. It's the same charge whether they would be using a franchise consultant or not. Isn't that correct?
Exactly. It is the same cost with or without us. So why wouldn't you want to have a franchise consultant on your side, on your team, assisting you through the entire process?
That is awesome, and I know that franchise consultants are paid by all the franchisors. So again, as you said, there's absolutely no downside to using a franchise consultant, and it's a wonderful resource to explore and also to connect with funding options. So thank you so much for that, Brandi. I really appreciate that. Let's talk a little bit about, your feelings about being a franchise consultant, about your background, what drew you to franchise consultant. Can you share with our audience a little bit about your story?
Oh, definitely. I would love to. It all started with, my husband, James. He truly has the entrepreneurial spirit. And, that really embedded in me as well. And James was a military veteran. He served in combat, really was dedicated to serving our country. After that, he had transitioned into operations roles and supply, manufacturing, things like that. And that entrepreneurial bug just continued to, bite him and really pushing him. And, I spent majority of my career in geriatric healthcare as an executive. I was in the non-medical and medical side. And so we were very involved in our kids' lives. And through that, we became independent business owners. And we had that for several years. Then we had worked with a FranServe affiliate consultant and invested in a medical revenue management business. And because that's kind of where it lined up with my background, because again, the entrepreneurial bug bit me through James, so really started looking. And as we were working on that independent business and then, had the medical revenue management, we just started looking for that next venture. Well, that's where we circled back to work with the FranServe affiliate consultant again. And tell us a little bit more about what you do. And we've always really enjoyed mentoring people, working with people, consulting, just helping people in any way that we possibly could. And so it really started lining up so well for us to look at being consultants ourselves, because it just kept hitting that passion button for us, and that opportunity to really help other people. And so it's always funny to kind of look back on how you got started and to see this path of, independent business owner, owning a franchise. And then here we are as franchise consultants. We've been doing it for 6 years, and it's just the emotional reward of helping our candidates is one of the biggest things that we really enjoy and really take pride in. And, with James being a military veteran, we actually offer our veteran candidates a 10% discount off of the franchise fee. So when one of our candidates invests in a franchise, we offer basically a 10% rebate of the franchise fee that they paid as our thank you. And that is in addition to the franchises that often offer discounts on the franchise fee through the Vet Fran initiative. So it's just a little extra way of us giving back and showing that appreciation to James's fellow veterans and knowing what it's like to get started as a veteran in the world.
And that's awesome. I will tell you, as you know, I'm very involved in the Vet Fran, as is FranServe. We appreciate James's service. And again, franchising and veterans, seem to go hand in glove. So wonderful resource for veterans as well as owning franchises. So thank you so much for that. And it's so easy to see how a caring franchise consultant can really make the process much easier. Obviously, you and James do that, a very rewarding role. And as you know, when I first came into franchising, that's exactly where I started as a franchise consultant. So I applaud you on that emotional, connection with your candidates and how rewarding it is. Helping other people become entrepreneurs and, their own boss. There's just nothing like that. So thank you so much for sharing about your background, Brandi, and you and James do an awesome job. So thank you so much for that.
Oh, thank you. We definitely enjoy it. And we build a long-lasting relationship with a lot of our candidates because it is about that, that the personal touch that you have to put in it to help people.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you. And I really appreciate your time. I know you're busy. What's the best way our audience can contact you if they're interested in exploring franchise ownership and want to work with you on that?
We are open to reaching out and, you can just give us a call at 325-939-8457, extension 102, or James at extension 101. And of course, our website, novafranchising.com. It actually lists all of the franchises that we represent so people can take a look at them, and they can actually request information via our website. We can get all the data, pull everything up for them, and provide those details to help guide them and work with them.
Well, great, and thank you so much, Brandi. You've been terrific. And audience, if you're interested in owning a franchise, please do contact Brandi and James for help. And, we're going to have links either above or below this post. So take a look at that in order to contact them. And if you're interested in learning more about FranServe or becoming a franchise consultant, just like Brandi, you can contact us through our website at franserve.com or email us at connect@franserve.com. And we'll have links along with Brandi's as well in this post. So Brandi, thanks again for your FranTastic insights. Any last thoughts before we wrap up?
No, just I really appreciate you having me today, Alesia, and just continue to look forward to helping our candidates and changing lives for the better.
Well, thank you very much, Brandi, and give our regards to James. The two of you do a fantastic job. Thanks and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
You too. Thank you, Alesia.